I don't know about you, but I have been hearing that there's a new Spam-demic that may be coming down the pipeline, and it kind of caused a lot of panic for me for good reason. And so I went in to check in and did a channeling on it. And I connected with Bashar, Bashar, who came through as a collective. And so, and it was very clear that this channeling needed to be shared. I've been channeling for about 4 years now, and mainly just for myself and friends and some clients. And I haven't really shared anything up until now, but it's been a really important thing for me because it helps for me to understand what's been going on the deeper levels of reality. And it's been very paradigm shifting every single time I go in there. So basically, I also tap into different guides and angels and different light beings. This is the first time that Bashar has come through. And I went and I listened to like another recording of him because I've heard his name before. And as I was listening, they had the same pauses as I did in the channeling. And they had a very similar vibration, but they were considered like a one entity. So I'm not sure the difference here, and it doesn't really matter. What matters more is what came through. So I typed it all out, and I'm going to read it to you. I'm choosing to do it this way for now because there was a lot of pauses in the channeling. And it's a lot less pressure for me while I'm doing it. So for now, this is the way that I'm going forward. So my question was, I've just heard that there may be another round of Spam-demic coming down the line. Spam-demic, right? Sooner than later. This is beyond frustrating for so many of us. Can you tell us what is the best way forward and how can we rise above what is going on? And this was the answer. These things are causing people to learn how to stand up as humanity. It is the piece of grit that makes the pearl. These are the things that have been going on in the deep background and are now in causation by the light. We are in great servitude for you being here to visit with us today. The powers that be have very little true power to dominate and control. They are highly manipulative beings who will go at any cost to get their will done. We are Bashar with the Galactic Council of 8. Bashar holds a certain frequency resonance within your collective consciousness. We are dimensional beings witnessing your ascension process. You are with the feeling of stuck in the mud, feeling stuck in the thicket. This is because you have chosen to be here in this frequency to elevate it. Your mission has come at a time when humanity is in great need. The whole galaxy is in great need. The truth behind how Earth evolves now is that the ripple effect of the dominating forces, if allowed to progress, would ripple through the galaxy after they conquer the area you live. This is why so much attention is here being put on Earth. What feels like a millennia to you is a wrinkle in time to us. Your fear of being a castaway or an outsider is being generated by the powers that be. This is a true design for you to be the ones on the outskirts. There is little power they think you have dwelling there. Unless you connect with Source, then you are not on the outskirts, and you may walk with integrity through this time. By connecting with Source, you will transcend this denser frequency. This connection transmutes the denser frequency, as you are not energizing it with your persona or ego. We say such words with great compassion, as they have been mechanisms for functioning in your realm up until now. Part of this work is the discarding of these mechanisms. Again, said with compassion, there is much judgment one can experience upon oneself when or if condemning these aspects. These aspects were created, which the aspects were the ego or the persona, were created as organic mechanisms that the separation from source into physical realms had caused. It may feel like an upward battle when considering defeating these powers that be in this realm. This may seem like a hopeless endeavor from the perspective of the personality that has been grown over time while existing within this realm. They perceive that if they lock humanity into a specific frequency, so they, again, is the powers that be, that if they lock humanity into a specific frequencies through using the vaccines and manipulative tactics, that they will continue to control the population. They will continue to have dominance over humanity. This is not an easy task going forward. This is the task of the warrior. This is the task for the Jedi. This is the task for those who are willing to see the truth and stand by it. This is a task for all of those who have signed up. One may try to run and flee like an average citizen, or one may put on one's battle helmet and fight these darker forces, pushing them off the earth. And yet the fight is not necessarily outside of oneself, and it is not necessarily a fight. It is the sharpness of the sword, piercing awareness, that resists distraction and purifies itself upon the stone of truth. This warrior Jedi is the one who is willing to see the truth that may not be convenient. Wherever you go, there you are. This is where love comes in handy. We may not have the authority or power to directly shift perspectives of the darker entities creating all of this. What we do have is the authority of Source to connect with souls who may have other opinions, finding the unity together, stepping into the higher frequencies of grace for unity space to be created. Like the monk outside of the kingdom of chaos, how the monk has his own connection with Source infused upon the land from his consciousness, creating sacred space. When people walk into this environment, they can feel the peace. It is tangible. You are a Jedi. You have been not recognized, you have maybe not been recognized as Jedi for the limberness of the body. You have Jedi mind. Those around you may not be so clear, but are affected by your light and the clarity that you are drawn to you because of it, even if they feel tangled in the outer chaos. Know this about yourself. Even though the initiation of Jedi may not have taken place in the sense of a formal event, consider this your initiation at this time and practice your clarity. You are the transformation. The transformation within you is carried into many stellar systems in this realm and beyond. It shall encode you wherever you go. There is no longer a play or pretend. I'm sorry my words. This is no longer a play or pretend, as you may feel in your bones. This is the call that has been sounded for humanity to awaken, and it is always cutting-edge people on the outskirts of society, on the edge of social beliefs, that are the first forerunners to greater knowledge. It is those who are willing to see the incongruencies, who can shift out from the vortexes that have plagued humanity's mind. Because humanity has not mastered its mind, these forces have, like a parasite, come to feed on it. This has been an aspect of human evolvement, human evolution. Do not be shocked by this reality. It is much like a weakened gut that is subject to bacteria, viruses, or parasites because of its weakness. As humanity gains clarity, as the process evolves, enough minds become clear and strong, It breaks open the human collective's mind into new realms and paradigms, new ways of being that are clearer and stronger. Much like being in the presence of a clear leader, when people feel resonance, they will follow. They will agree with and be willing to step out of their comfort zones into something that may cause them to evolve, something that may feel uncomfortable at first. But trusting the resonance of that person, they are willing to do it because the truth they speak is aligned. When people hear the truth, those who are breaking open their consciousness from captivity of the darker paradigms will be the first to recognize the truth being spoken. This is you, Jedi, nature. All is good, all is on course. Remember, incomplacency of evolution does not exist. It is when humanity grows and becomes conscious of itself, becoming conscious of itself through clarifying and defending the things that are important. This is your calling. This is the sound. This is the symbol. This is the moment you have been waiting for to awaken and emerge. Do not feel compliant to serve those darker consciousnesses around you, but instead stand firm and easy. This is not just humanity's awakening. This is your awakening to your truth, to your Jedi nature. Whew. So I just want to share that Jedi, I believe, I was told that Jedi from Star Wars actually came from Egypt, that there was Jedis, I believe it was Egypt. Let me know in the comments if you know it better, but that they are highly evolved people who are do similar things that the Jedis in Star Wars had done. And so it was basically a mind mastery. So thank you for listening, and I'm grateful to have been able to share this. I feel it's important. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them below. Otherwise, I shall see you on another video. Bye for now.